Hello Virgo, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs. I'm here to do your monthly reading for January 2022, and we're going to go ahead and pull some tarot and oracle messages. But before I begin, I would like to let you know I meditated on your energy before I began the video, and I pulled some energy just to see what you could expect for January. And in my meditations, I usually have cards in my hand, so these cards are the ones that came out for you, Virgo. Okay. The message is very clear. The first message or oracle that came out for you was number 32, the jeweled web, okay, which says connectivity. For me, this card to me talks about you having possibilities and moving into the new year, okay, moving into this new year with the ability to really set your intention on what you want to see for your life in 2022. Okay. The jeweled web talks about having the need for a specific release of something. Okay. But yet knowing that you're connected. Okay. Because we all are connected as human beings on this planet, right? We are all connected with each other and with the energies on this earth. Okay. That's what this is saying for you as well. You are connected in ways, whether that's with other people, whether there's connection, a spiritual connection with God, the universe, whatever you believe in, the possibilities of new ventures. There's connection in everything. Okay. So this is talking about you really settling in within yourself and setting those intentions that you want to see through all of the possibilities and all of the connections that you have with people and otherwise. Okay, people and situations, and within yourself, the connections and energies that you experience on a daily basis. Okay, I hope that makes sense. I know it's a deep message, but that is what I feel. Now, with the two tarot cards that came through for you, Judgment and the Nine of Wands, this to me is telling me that you have emerged from something. You're getting ready to drop the burdens. Okay. There's something that you still need to do though. Okay. There's something, and I think it has to do with this jeweled web. I think that you need to connect yourself to a new way of being, or a new way of looking at things. Okay. You see these two eyes, right? Before you can transform, those eyes look a little bit sleepy. You need to open them up just a little bit more so you can see everything in front of you. Okay. This is letting you know that you have come through a very difficult time. I can see that with the Nine of Wands here. You're feeling defeated. You're feeling like there's been a lot that has really consumed you. Okay. In this past year. In 2021, it was very difficult and there was lots of burden, but you're coming out of that. You're emerging a beautiful butterfly, and this transformation is going to be huge. Okay. So Spirit is asking you to connect to not only God's spirit, universe, whatever it is that you believe in. Okay. But connect yourself with other people and situations that are of your highest good, so that you can move your way to the 10 and you can release the burdens completely and move forward into the new year. Okay. Very deep message. I do get that. I understand these messages that I meditate, the messages, that come out through my meditation. Those are very deep messages. And I've been doing that lately, pulling these messages through meditation, and they come out very profound. Okay. So that's the message we start with today. We're going to jump into some tarot, and I'm going to use the Uncommon Tarot today to do your reading, Virgo. Please keep in mind, as usual, this is a general reading. Okay. So it's not going to resonate with everyone. Take what you want and leave what doesn't resonate with you. Okay. Please go check your Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs. I should have all of the monthly readings done by Saturday. So you should be able to go and check all your other signs on that day. Also, I will be doing a yearly reading, which will be available in the description box. The first link down below in the description box will be the yearly reading. I will be doing a reading for every month throughout the year. with tea leaf cards, and then I will be doing tarot at the end. So if you're interested, you can go take a look at that, okay? All right, let's go ahead and see what energies are going to be playing out for you in January 2022. Virgo, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. We start with the Ten of Cups. Beautiful. Ten of Cups. We have the Tower. Okay. Every time I always speak too soon, but let's see. Let's see what else comes out. We have the Six of Coins and the Lovers. Okay, so right off the bat here, I do feel here there is this, the Tower moment here is a very, very significant card in this reading. So the Tower, it really brings things down, right? It brings things down. It allows you to rebuild after taking the building down, right? Now, I do have to say though, in this particular deck, I don't see that this building is completely shattered. Okay, that means something to me. I also see that there is these butterflies, and I want to point that out as well, because we talked about this transformation, and this card has lots of butterflies in it. Okay, this particular card, this Tower card, in the Rider-Waite-Smith can be scary. In some other decks, it can look really, really scary. But there's a lot of beautiful things in this card, okay? Especially, the beautiful butterflies that I'm seeing here that are correlating with this Judgment card. So what that tells me is that there is this definite, yes, there's something that's going to be falling, or something has already fallen. Maybe there was a relationship that failed. Maybe there was a job that was lost. Maybe there was friendships that were tested in the past. But I do feel that this transformation was something that was needed, okay? This transformation, and usually with the Tower, it usually is, but there's something beautiful here about this Tower. The transformation here created something that allowed growth to happen here. It allowed the we have the Ten of Cups, right? There's this family situation here. Now, there could have been a family situation that fell apart. That's what this could be saying. There could have been a relationship that fell apart, okay? A love or long-term relationship or even a marriage that fell apart, okay? So I'm also feeling here that it was due to possible reciprocation issues. People, in this relationship, you and someone else, who there was no reciprocation, right? There was no give and take. There was no equal give and take, I should say. Okay. So that could be the reason why the decision here with the Lovers was made to either part ways, because they're sitting here, these two men here. This could even be a same-sex marriage, same-sex relationship that I could be talking to two people who are of the same sex who were married. Okay, that's not going to be for everyone, but I do see that as well. So, but you can see they have their backs against each other, right? Which they're not looking at each other. They're against each other. So I think that there was something here that fell apart. Two people did not have the same vision for the relationship. The reciprocation was not fully there. And I do feel that there was this decision that needed to be made in order to continue individually on your own paths, to grow and to learn new things and to continue with life. The Tower moment is here, that either, if this hasn't happened yet, there's going to be a Tower moment that comes through that tests your commitment, okay? That tests your ability to continue this relationship because of the reciprocation, the lack of reciprocation. So let's go ahead and clarify and see what's going on here. Okay, let's see. We'll dive a little bit deeper and see what what other messages need to come through for you. And I'm being asked to use another deck. So I'm going to use the Muse Tarot to clarify. So far, Virgo, if this reading sounds like it is your reading, please hit that like button and subscribe to my channel if you have not subscribed yet, okay? I do appreciate all your support here on this channel, and I definitely love to hear your comments as well. So if you have comments, questions, or anything, please include those in the comments section, okay? I like to engage with you guys. Okay, Ten of Cups. Why is it here? Hermit. The Page of Emotions. And there's that Six of Materials again. So yeah, there's that reciprocation. Now, I do feel here that that with the Hermit card, someone or both of you had to go within to determine whether this relationship was on the rocks, or if this relationship was worth moving forward with. Okay, because with the Page of Emotions, this is a new offer of love. There could have been someone that came in with a new offer of love for you or your partner. This could be a new venture in love outside of this relationship. If someone met someone new, someone may have received, a new way of, maybe a download, right? And received a download from their spirit, right? Their spirit guide, universe, God, letting them know that there's a new beginning. This could be you or your partner, okay? And the reciprocation with the Six of Materials, and as we talked about here with this Six of Materials, there was lack of reciprocation here, okay? And maybe that was why the need for new love came through for either you or them. Now, this could have already happened, as I said, okay? This could have already happened, but if not, there may be the need to have a discussion, right? Have a talk, because this Tower is something that's bringing in transformation. It wouldn't be here unless there was an issue, okay? It would not be here in your reading unless there was something that needed to be addressed. Something needs to be crashed, or how do I say this? Something needs to fall in order for something to rebuild. What's that saying? If you don't fall, you can't get up, right? If you don't learn to accept your failures, then you cannot succeed, because you have to fail in order to succeed. You have to fall in order to be able to get up. Okay? So that's kind of this energy here of, learning about what it is that you want, your partner learning what it is that they want, learning to come to this balance of, giving and receiving equally, and being able to, decide if there is this intention of true love within this relationship, okay? And if not, then maybe other ventures took place outside of this relationship. Okay. Oops, I put this in the wrong spot. So let's look at this. Let's look at the tarot. The Tower. Let's look at the Tower. Look at the tarot. Knight of Materials. There's so I'm seeing you, Virgo, with your energy here with the Hermit, and then I'm seeing Taurus with the Knight of Materials. Okay. The Ace of Voices, the Ace of Inspiration, and the Four of Emotions. Yeah. So Taurus energy with the Knight. This is the Knight of Materials, right? Coming in very slowly. This is the slowest moving knight in the deck. So whatever this tower moment was or is, it took a while to come in, okay? It took its sweet time, right? Or over time, there was something that was being built, okay? Something that was being, there was a connection here that was being, over time, it was being developed. That's the word I want to say, developed. Communication with a new beginning. People were speaking to each other, okay? This was communication between two people. There was lots of passion here, new passion, right? We have this page over here, which is also very new. Love. Now we have communication. Now we have passion. Lots of very slow moving energy, but, you know, coming through to build, right? It's building up very slowly. And then we have the Four of Emotions, where this is the actual offer, right? Now, or this is the actual, I see two people here actually coming together. There's that connection, right? But this is an offer of love. This is a divine connection. This is this offer that comes through that is either accepted or not, right? So either you or your partner could have had an offer of love after this very, very slow moving energy of communication and passion and emotion, very, very new, fresh emotion. Okay, so that's what I'm seeing. This tower moment could have possibly or will be bringing in an opportunity for one of you, maybe due to the fact that because we have the Ten of Cups and the Tower right next to each other, I see that there could be this volatile need for a rebuilding, right? Transformation, bringing in something new because maybe the old didn't work. Trying new things, learning the painful lessons that you need to learn so that you can emerge, you know, in a different manner, in a different way. We all need to learn these lessons, right? We all need to experience these experiences with people so that we know what to do next time or how to conduct ourselves, right? So this is a painful lesson that needed to be learned so that you can emerge, come through in a different light. Okay? I hope this is making sense for someone. And I do feel that that's why you're in this Nine of Wands, right? Feeling defeated, feeling like you're almost ready to drop the burdens of what happened or what you're going through, okay? But there's still something that you need to complete. There's something that you need to finish. Maybe loose ends need to happen here, okay? Loose ends need to be fixed in order to move forward. That's what I want to say. Let's look at the Six of Pentacles here. We have the Muse of Materials. Taurus again. That's the King of Materials. So the loose ends could have to do with money, okay? Stability, maybe a home, maybe finances, okay? And you could be feeling blocked when it comes to your finances, when it comes to dealing with possibly closing of a home or a court case or even a divorce here, okay? So I'm also getting that you're feeling blocked because you're having a hard time gaining new perspectives when it comes to this situation. If you are having a hard time understanding why, why me? Why did it have to be this way? Right? That's the blocked feeling that you're feeling at this time. But there is this door in this picture here. If I think that is going to be your your saving grace. Once you walk through that door, you'll be at the 10, right? Whatever this door is for you, an opportunity to move forward, right? Maybe a passionate new project that takes you out of your feeling of burden, right? Feeling burdened with whatever this was. If this is a money situation here between you and someone else, this is definitely saying that it's possibly making you feel like you can't gain new perspectives on how to move forward, how to gain the knowledge of moving into a new direction, how to make the decision to accept what is, right? What happened. Let's look at the Lovers here. As I said, these two people have their back, towards their backs against each other. Okay, we have the Nine of Materials. And that's in reverse. Nine of Materials in reverse. The Nine of Emotions and the Nine of Voices. 999. Please go look up the angel number 999 once you're done here. Okay, very important. Very, very important. So with the Nine of Materials and the Nine of Emotions and the Nine of Voices, I mean, this is saying that you have made the decision, or both of you, you and your partner, have, split ways, right? You can see that here. Have your backs against each other, and, this is definitely somebody here doesn't want to be single, but is. This could be a situation where two people didn't see eye to eye, and one person still loves the other, really wants to stay in the marriage or the relationship, but it just doesn't it just doesn't work, right? Because when you have your backs against each other, you can't see each other correctly. And I do feel that someone here, either you or your partner, is definitely feeling that they still want to be married. Okay, the Nine of Emotions is having that wish fulfillment to be married, and it could be really keeping one of you up at night. Somebody's losing sleep here over this. This is a divorce. It's very clear. It's very clear that this is a decision that someone or both of you made together. It will be different for everybody, but either someone made the decision to leave the relationship, to move out of the relationship. Something came crashing down with the Tower, okay? But again, I want to reiterate that this is not a Tower moment that has completely obliterated you or them. This is a lesson, especially with the Judgment card here. This is a lesson that had to be learned in order for you to develop into a more well-rounded individual, as well as them, okay? Because although, yes, I do see here there was an offer, there was, lots of maybe even financial upheaval back and forth between you and your partner, maybe because of the divorce. I know that I've never been married or divorced, but I know that there is child support stuff that goes on. There's alimony stuff that goes on. Lots of stuff that I feel like you're still losing sleep over, because I do feel that you do want this person in your life, but when you cannot reciprocate with one another, when you can't see eye to eye with one another, it's difficult. It's difficult to continue down that path. And it's frustrating as well, right? When you can't seem to get everything in line with your wish fulfillment, which is, wanting to be married still, right? You're still wanting to be married, but you're feeling frazzled because your wish fulfillment hasn't really come to fruition. Your wish fulfillment actually was brought down by the Tower, right? So this Tower could mean anything. You got to put it in context for you. But I do see here that a very, very slow moving energy on your part or theirs came through, that brought down the house, created a lot of havoc in the relationship. And again, because I have the Six of Pentacles out here 2 times, this is saying, reciprocation definitely was an issue. So although this is a very difficult, reading, and I see the pain, I see the struggle, the beauty of it is this transformation. So I feel that you have transformed tremendously, although you are still kind of, expecting that things might change, or wishing that things might change. Spirit is asking you to take the blindfold off so that you can see new ways of doing things, okay? Maybe other possibilities in love. We talked about the jeweled web. Don't forget about what we talked about here, okay? Possibilities, connections, really sitting with yourself to find out what's most important in your life and how can you take advantage of all of the beautiful things that are in front of you, right? The connections. This is a card about connections, and then we have 32. 3 plus 2 is 5, which talks about change, right? Embracing change and paying attention to the connections within yourself, with God, universe, spirit, and also being able to connect with other people to develop new relationships and begin to transform your life, right? So I'm going to pull one Lover's Oracle for you to see what other messages need to come out for you here. So far, again, if you like the video, please hit that like button if it resonates with you. If it doesn't resonate with you, then, you'll have to just find a reading that does. Go check your Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus, okay? Look deep within your heart, and you will feel my love. My love for you is as deep as the ocean. So I do feel that this person still has love for you, because even when you can't always work out something with someone, you can't always see eye to eye with someone, doesn't mean you don't love them. You can still love a person and still have to let them go, still have to let them find their way. Okay. Let me get one more. Okay. And we get balance. Sorry, my cloth is kind of loose and it's bugging me. Balance. Love is not always about agreeing for the sake of it. A great relationship is one that both supports and challenges. So moving forward, this is something that you have to remember, right? Because again, we have the Six of Pentacles and the Six of Pentacles here talking about that reciprocation, the balance in a relationship, the seeing eye to eye, the accepting that a relationship is one that's good, that both supports and challenges, which is you got to accept the good with the bad, right? And if you can't do that, if you can't accept the good with the bad on either one of you, if either one of you can't accept the good with the bad, it's going to fall, right? That's why it fell, because there was no balance. But the balance that was brought in by the universe, or, by the actions of someone here to move forward to create balance in their own life, that was something that needed to happen in order for this balance to come in. Now, it's all an individual thing, balance, right? If you support each other and work with each other through challenges, then that's the balance. But if one wants to support the other and work through the issue, but the other does not, then it's going to fall. And that's what I think happened here. Someone went within, maybe, decided to move forward outside of the relationship or end the relationship, and what came with that was also the material struggle between, the two of you, which of course this is the King of Materials talking about having to share resources or divide, not share, I'm sorry, divide resources, right? So, this is that's balancing out the resources, the money, the, dividing all of the assets. Then that is actually what was in the end brought through to balance out the situation, was dividing the assets and making everything equal. But it was obviously not the reciprocation that was needed and the balance that was needed to maintain this relationship and to have it continue. So Spirit really here is asking you to learn your lesson from this situation. Even though it's been difficult, and even though you're ready, almost ready, right? There's still some things that you need to close out or finish or complete in order to be able to go to the 10. This is a 9. To get to the 10 of Wands, which allows you to assess the situation, to drop the burdens and start fresh with a new beginning. There's still things that you're working on getting through, whether that's financial, emotional, physical. You're definitely working through that. So I do want to wish you the best of luck with this situation. I do see that it's been difficult. But you can definitely, transform here in a positive light, in a positive way. And you've emerged very, very gracefully through this. I see that there's a lot of things that you've learned from this. And going forward, I do feel that you will eventually come into your 10 of Wands, leading you to a new beginning. So stay tuned for February, because time is fluid, and every day we make changes. Every day we go through more development in our own lives. So check in with my readings in February and see if there's anything else that you need to hear, or any advice that or guidance that I can provide to you that will help. But until then, guys, I wish you luck. Take care of yourselves, and namaste.